Let the work begin. Fancy pipe, very fancy. I'm sure it's going to cost a lot of money to replace. Just quickly show you where the other side of the clutch cylinder is. It's really squishy. I've taken off that pipe that runs along from here, comes across this way and goes into there. You have to take that off. There's no two ways about it. This pipe here, this goes to the booster, the brake booster. I'm gonna remove this one as well. Oh, luckily mine is not really clamped on with anything. It's just press fitted. See back here, so we'll create a little bit more room so you can get to the back of that. There's still not a lot of room, so you still have to pretty much work with long nose pliers. This type of thing, very long, to help unloosen those clamps, spring clamps. You probably need a few different variety of pickers, metal pickers. I've got different shapes, hooks, L-shaped picker as well, because back there's not much room to get your fingers wrapped around and to undo all those clamps. Look at that, there's still some grass in there. Do this when it's a little bit cool, the engine is not too hot, or when it's cold, because you've got the exhaust manifold right in there. And I've still got the heat shield on there, so that's going to help protect my hands as I work back there, but still be careful. So at least I've made space here. Now my other job, so if you see how it's set up, it actually uses the brake reservoir, brake fluid, and it's got a pipe. Just use the other. Okay, we go. So it's got a pipe here coming from your reservoir, brake reservoir, so they share the same fluid. And then back here it goes all the way into there, and it goes into the brake cylinder in there, which goes through the firewall and down to the clutch on the inside of under the dashboard. So now I've undone most things. I'm gonna go down there at the clutch side and show you where it comes out, and then I'll show you when it's all done. So basically what we were looking at is this. We were looking at it from this side, and there's that pipe where the fluid goes in and the fluid goes out. This side, this is the pressure side, this is the feed side, and here this is where your push rod is. That's your push rod there, and that will go in and out, in and out, and it goes in that way. And your clutch pedal is connected to this side. It pushes in and out and presses the fluid this side, which is what I'm suspecting is not happening. The problem is somewhere in here. It's the piston that's in there that pressurizes the system is not able to keep pressure or to hold pressure, because the seal around the piston is worn out, or it's broken, because the car was sitting for such a long time, not driven, and the fluid was quite dirty too. I never changed the fluid ever in this car, and who knows how long it's been in there before I owned it. So this goes like that. I'm gonna take it out from this side out, and I'll put it back from this side in. And okay. Let me make this picture a bit brighter for you. Right in there's a bit of a gap and a little, so you get that in there and you just pull like that, and that releases the high pressure side, the pipe. Once you've taken that out, just that's enough there. I'll show you a bit further, about there, and you hear it click. When it clicks and it's moved about that much out, this is what it looks like on the side. Zoom is a little bit difficult. Come on. Right there. Once it reaches that end there, that's fully out. And as you saw that just fell out. That means it's released. And putting it back on, put the hose back in there, the high pressure line, and push that back in, and you're locked. I've been about an hour at this job and I still can't get. I've loosened all the bolts for the brake cylinder under there, under the dashboard. I'll just show it to you real quick. It's under there. There you go. There it is up there. I've loosened everything, but it won't budge. It moves just a little bit, but I can't tell what's holding it, what's keeping it in place. So I've got no choice but to start removing this under this dashboard cover, under the whatever steering column cover. I've removed some of the bolts, and in here on the side you pull off the case for the fuse box, and you just undo all these bolts. So I'm gonna have to remove this whole thing so I can get a clearer image or vision, a clearer view of what I'm doing, because at the moment I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting anywhere. If I am, I'm getting there very slowly. So this stuff is coming off. Got no choice. This little job has turned into a big one. It's not funny. It's not funny anymore, Audi. It's not funny. What else is holding it? Come on now, please. Oh, there's nothing under there. It's gotta be one of these on the side. Which one is it? Maybe it's this one as well. I can't remember. Years ago I took this cover off. 2 years ago actually, no, 3 years ago. I took this cover off. So it should come off. And now it got, there we go. It's a big thing. It's a big unit. On this side it's just a clip. Here we go. And inside here you got some headlight switches, sockets. Disconnect them. Disconnect them. There we go. An OBD connection there. And here we are. So now it's all exposed. Much better. And my torch is dying. Oh dear. I got the weakest torch in the world. So there it is. Let's put up the brightness a little bit. What's keeping it in place? I do not know. I think they want me to remove the whole thing. Okay, I think I know what to do. This clutch pedal box, it needs to come out. It needs to come out. There's bolts that hold it here at the bottom. One there, and one above it. One above it. There it is. Come on. There it is. There's a bolt above it. So, this whole thing is coming out. Otherwise we're not going anywhere. This one here, clutch switch, disconnect it. That comes from there. Disconnect that. Then I'm gonna take the top. Oh. Careful what you touch. Don't wanna break nothing. Finally came loose. Hang on. It finally came loose. Look at that. It is a very complicated car. This is not for an amateur to do. Look at that. There's a hole. We've got daylight to the other side. And here's our unit. Ooh. Now we can go and swap the part over. See what the difficulty was here.